Welcome back to 롤랑가로스, where the skies remain as grey as ever, but still plenty of activity on the outside courts as well as on court Philippe Chatrier, which is where the world number one Novak Djokovic continues his quest for a second Roland Garros title. He's up against the world number 93, Ricardas Berankis, who's yet to take a set off Djokovic in their 3 previous meetings. Your commentators are Pete Odgers and Mark Woodford.
Well, the first one was a tester, just warming himself up for the second drop shot.
I think back to 7 months ago, Pete, if Djokovic in the first few matches, I mean, he was playing drop shots galore, and I know that the conditions were very heavy in that first week of last year's event, but already throwing in these droppers against Berankis.
I've got a feeling, 52, I think, in one match. How important is this first game here for Berankis, just to settle him down, or to give him a bit of belief?
Yeah, super important. I mean, people at home may think, oh, but it's such a long way to the finishing line still, but this really can be a settling game for Berankis.
It's been a bit of a shaky game, in truth, from the Lithuanian. A couple of early break points for the world number one. That's a glorious backhand from Djokovic, laying down a marker nice and early. The 2016 champion. Two set points. Oh, delightful way to finish what was, in truth, a delightful set of tennis from Novak Djokovic. No fuss from the world number one. Oh, that's delicately done. That's nice hand skills from Armless.
15-30.
There's some nice feel, again, that just low center of gravity. So he comes in, there's a nice prop step, a balance, and then that racket is out in front.
(15-40).
As Djokovic breaks for a 3-2 lead in this second set.
Djokovic mène 3-2.
Oh, just here, there, everywhere. Novak Djokovic. Wonderfully weighted lob.
Just landed in.
40-30.
It was almost flush on the baseline. You could see Berankis, gee, had to take a long way around to get back for the response.
He's done well. And overall in this set, he's done well, Berankis. He's asking a lot more questions of one of the greats of the game.
Djokovic mène 5 jeux à 4.
Well, he's done what he wanted him to do. He has thrown caution to the wind. Bang on an hour, and Novak Djokovic a set away from reaching what would be a 12th consecutive fourth round at 롤랑가로스. Oh, he's found the corner of the court. Again, terrific foot speed from the world number one as he threatens yet another break.
Not too often in the match has Berankis, when he has come forward, had a shoulder-high volley. That one right off the shoelaces.
The base level of defence from Novak Djokovic is just insane. And turning that defence into attack as he breaks again for a 3-love lead.
Trente.
Every experience against a world number one player, invaluable, and wants to keep this experience going, the Lithuanian. Won't force Djokovic to serve again just yet. Oh, it's immense. Again, the court speed just out of this world. Match point. For a record-setting 12th consecutive year, Novak Djokovic moves on to the last 16 of 롤랑가로스. A pretty flawless performance from the Serb. Didn't face a break point all match and certainly entertained court tvnㆍXtvn.
Next up for Djokovic will be Lorenzo Musetti, who beat fellow Italian Marco Cecchinato in a stunning 5-setter. Two early contenders for shot of the tournament from Musetti. First one behind the back, responding quickly to the underarm serve. And then, how about this?
Another winner. It's extraordinary tennis at its absolute best.
The 19-year-old failed to convert his first 4 match points before finally sealing his place in the last 16 with the 5th. Sofia Kenin is the highest-ranked player left in the women's draw, and the number 4 seed faced an awkward opponent today on court Suzanne Lenglen in her fellow American Jessica Pegula, who has 5 top 10 wins in her locker already this year. Pegula got the key break in the opener and went on to serve out for the set. Kenin fought back in the second, which is where we join our commentators Drew Lilly and Tamira Pashek.
Jessica Pegula hung out there and won the first set 6-4. Juice number 5. First set was all about drop shots. This set's all about the juices. Another point for a double break for Kenin, the third one in this game. Pegula, to her credit, has been very attacking when she's been facing break points. She waited there, Kenin, almost like a soccer player coming up to take a penalty, waited to see which way the goalkeeper was going to go and then put it in the other corner. Break point number 4. In comes Kenin onto the baseline. And it's a double fault. That's a sad way to end that particular game, but it is a double break now for Sofia Kenin. Straight down the middle, and it sets up 3 set points. Pegula now is into free hit mode. She's annoyed. She's set points down and she thinks, right, I'm going to hit it and it'll land where it lands. And that one lands out, and we are going to have a decider. Having dropped the first set despite having a large lead, Kenin comes back and takes the second 6-1. A huge roar, and it's a third break of service in a row, and Sofia Kenin, the number 4 seed, gets her nose back in front. She leads the deciding set 2-1. $30 love.
Look at the dedication there. Gets the racket under the ball, adds that little spin, impact point in front of the body.
High-octane tennis, incredible angles, and Sofia Kenin sets up 3 match points. Ooh, that was a close one.
What a beauty of a shot that would have been to end the match.
It was a match winner, wasn't it? It was an absolute match winner. And then there was a little pinch of the bridge of the nose. Deep breath. 2 more chances for Kenin. Comes in and forces double faults now into double figures. A second match point comes and goes. The third one suddenly seems quite a burden. And yet she doesn't hesitate. She sticks a service right on the line, and Sofia Kenin, at the third time of asking, takes the match in 3 dramatic sets.
Kenin will meet Maria Sakkari in the last 16. The Greek 17th seed dropped the opening set to 14th seed Elise Mertens, but came through to edge the tiebreak in the second and then closed out the final set. Magda Linette was the beneficiary of Ash Barty's injury in the last round, but the pole is out, beaten in 3 sets by the Tunisian Ons Jabeur. She's into the 4th round for the 2nd year running. Don't go away, the champions lie in wait.